Question number 9 from May 2016, HL paper 2, time zone 1. We've been given a polynomial of degree 4 that equals 0 and also given the two roots c plus I and 2 plus id, where a, b, c, d are real numbers and d is greater than 0. So in part A, we need to write down the other two roots in terms of c and d. Now since c plus I and 2 plus id are complex roots, their conjugates will also be the roots of this polynomial. So the other two roots are c minus I, which is the conjugate of c plus I, and 2 minus id, which is the conjugate of 2 plus id. Now, and this is a property of complex roots that we need to know. Now for part B, it says find the value of c and the value of d. So to find the values of c and d, firstly we can use the sum of roots formula. So the sum of the roots is given by the formula negative an minus 1 upon an. Now this formula can only be used when the equation is equal to 0, which we know it is true. So an minus 1 represents the coefficient of the second largest power and an represents the coefficient of the largest power. So the sum of the roots will equal negative of negative 10 upon 1, which is equal to 10. That is how we find the sum of the roots. And now also keep in mind that since this is a degree 4 polynomial, this equation will have 4 roots, which we already know the 4 roots. So what we can do from here is we can add up all of the 4 roots and equate it to 10. From here, negative id and positive id cancel, negative I and positive I cancel, and we're left with 2c plus 4 is equal to 10. From where we can solve for c and we find that c is equal to 3. Now to solve for d, we need to use the product of roots formula. So the product of the roots is given by the formula negative 1 to the power of n a0 upon an. Now again, this formula can only be used when the equation is equal to 0. And now in this formula, a0 represents the constant term in the polynomial, an represents the coefficient of the largest power, and n represents the degree of the polynomial. So the product will be given by negative 1 to the power of 4, which is the degree of the polynomial, a0, which is 50, upon an, which is just 1, which is equal to 50. So we find that the product of roots is equal to 50. From here, we can multiply all 4 roots and substitute the value of c in this formula. So we find that 3 plus I times 3 minus I times 2 plus id times 2 minus id, this is equal to 50. From here, to multiply these two brackets, I can use the difference of squares formula, and this will be 9 minus I squared. Similarly, using the difference of squares formula, to multiply these two brackets, this will give us 4 minus I squared d squared, and this will equal 50. Now from here, 9 minus I squared will equal 10. To show this how, 9 minus, now I squared is equal to negative 1. So negative 1 inside the bracket, and this negative and negative become positive. So 9 plus 1, which is equal to 10. That's how we get 10. And similarly, I squared is equal to negative 1. So negative negative make it positive. So we have 4 plus d squared, and this is equal to 50. From here, we can take this 10 to the right hand side, and we will get d squared plus 4 is equal to 5. From where, if we take the square root of both sides, we find that d is equal to 1. Now we only have one solution for this equation, because the question did tell us that d has to be greater than 0. So for this equation, d cannot be equal to negative 1, and hence we find that d is equal to positive 1. And this is the answer to question number 9.